Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Saturday, the 28th of October. It's about 4 o'clock, I think, right now, and it wasn't until about 2, almost 2:30, before the sun came out. It was just deep, deep fog and 25 degrees. Everything was crispy and frozen. There's 2 hang gliders out here flying today. One's flying almost right over the top of our property here. If I can sneak a shot through the bushes here. Gonna get him? I don't know if I'll get him focusing. Yeah. He flew over earlier and he was so low, I took a wave at him and he waved back. That's cool. They're just up there having a ball. But that's cool. There's 2 of them out there flying. But anyway, I was just hunkered down, goofing around in the house there, and I finished doing the overdriven front drive on the early Ford Bronco from Axial. It's a SEX10 3, and anyway, got the Proline tires put on those wagon wheels, and anyway, a tire hasn't rolled yet. I picked it up and spun it in my hand, but I haven't driven it. So let's go take a look at it right quick before the tires get all really dirty. There he is. That's pretty cool, huh? He's nice and low. Awesome. Look at that. Them shiny new Proline tires. Front differentials all undergeared. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work. That looks good. Them Proline tires on those wagon wheels. And like I said last night, these are BFG Goodrich KM3s. And this is the G8 compound from Proline. And you don't have to put dual stage foams in there. The foams and the tires are stiff enough that they just function perfectly fine. That's what's on the, well actually, I had it on something else, but now it's on Kelly's green Red Cat Gen 8 V2. But yeah, that looks good. They always look really good before you get them all dirty, don't they? Well, get things spun around here. We'll see how she functions out here. So I had came out here and cleaned all the bird droppings off of here, so it looks a little more sanitary. Looks like it steers a little bit better. I need to get a good approach at this ramp. There's still a little bit of dragging up there, but I spun it in the air and you can clearly see the front tires. I mean, it's nothing drastic, but you can see the front tires are turning faster than the rear, which is what you want. I'm worried these tires are going to be too slippery. It's going to take off on me. And that Fusion SE, she just doesn't have the exact modulation that... Well, that's kind of weird feeling, though. It's never done that. What is that? That's really weird. What was going on with that? Oh, you know what? I've accidentally switched this thing. I've switched gears on it somehow. Hold on. Man, there's something really weird going on with that. Because I tried backing this thing up. And as soon as I go forward, it starts doing that. It's almost like something's binding. That's going fine. They have no time on them, so maybe I'm supposed to give those gears some wearing in. That was weird. And it did it again, going backwards on that ramp. Let me plop down here for a second. Oh, please fall over. Whoop. That was very weird. Something I like about these KM3s, they're realistic traction that they have. They may not be the best in the world, but see if I can notice them. Yeah, you can see the front tires turning definitely a smoother turning radius with it now. Kind of worried about what that. I bet it was just probably binding. The ring and pinion haven't worn in yet. Yeah, look at that turn. Heck yeah, she turns fantastic. Look at that. That's the way it should be. Oh, I forgot these. This is a low boy. Man, I'm liking that turning for sure. When you make those turns, you can see that front wheel. You can see the front wheel spinning at a faster rate. Look, it's doing that again. Or is that must have just been something else. I just heard it. That's cool. It's funny, I'm goofing around with those 1/18 scale Traxxas, and this thing just feels enormously huge. Boy, that throttle is touchy on this thing. It's this controller too, because this controller is really precise. I don't use it for a while, and you kind of feel like a rookie. The other controllers are kind of, kind of slow. She climbs. Oh, I'm not even pointing the camera. I literally always do that. I'm busy watching the model and not what's going on in front of me. I'm kind of spooked about coming down this hill, that it's going to do that front end popping thing again. Let me get a straighter shot. They're going downhill. I just have to keep a little speed on it. See, look, it's doing it again. I bet you it's just some wearing in. You reckon? That's what I'm thinking. Everything's still wet out there. I want to go cruising around in all my normal little spots, but it's so damp. It says hill, no problem. Definitely seems to be very punchy. I was just driving this thing not too long ago. You used to other models and they just feel a lot different. But yeah, when it's doing that popping thing going down that, it's trying to front flip itself. Cause and I bet you too, those KM3s are so sticky being new. They're not giving as much. Yeah, look at that. Way better this time. Yeah, they're probably sticking like a gumball eraser, This place out over here just seems so small when you're running this truck out here. It feels kind of roomy and fun with the little ones. Yep, liking them tires. You can see the orange dot. That's the G8s. The blue dots are the Predators that are super, super soft. They're about as soft as those Mickey Thompson. As those Mickey Thompson tires, which are like too soft. So soft that they were literally just coming apart. I don't know where I got that hole in there. I know I've snagged tires going around the lawnmower deck out there, but I've never snagged a front tire. So I don't know what. And when they snag, they just go over it fine. I just back up, because I'm afraid I might poke a hole in there, but that's a pretty substantial hole in it. And obviously it's been there and I haven't noticed it because it was dirt and stuff was getting in there and just destroying the foam like crazy. Just flat ate it up. Now, these wheels have no weights on them. There's some blue, they're from RC 4-wheel drive. It's the blue Proline inner rings. It's funny, you got to search for them, and because they sell, RC 4-wheel drive sells the Mickey Thompson tires and stuff, and they say, well, we guarantee that the tires will fit on all our rims, because they didn't fit on the Prolines. And I guess other people have been complaining. Well, if you dig a little bit, they also sell, it's not very obvious, because they want to sell you their Mickey Thompson and other, internal branded tires, which you can't blame them. But if you dig around, they do sell these blue inner rings that will work with the Proline tires, and they're thicker, more substantial beads. They're more like a regular motorcycle or car tire. But those Mickey Thompsons, I did enjoy them. They were very sticky and cool looking until they, the foam started breaking down, and especially on that right front, which turned out to be the one that had a hole in it. So I guess some muck and junk and everything else gets in there and puts an end to them. So I was hoping the lawn would get dry enough, which it's still not. And a lawnmower just completely out of gas. So we'd have to go get gas. By the time we did that and got back, we'll cool off. I think the high it ever got here was like 52. I don't know what it is now. It feels cold, but not substantial. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that a lot. I've always loved this truck. Even the one, I guess I did take mine out, this one, for just a short little ride. I was messing around with Kelly's. And I thought, you know what, let me just go grab mine right quick. But, yeah, they even completely stock. These things are fantastic. And those Proline, I think that's the big bores, shocks on there. Those have been phenomenal since day one. Although there was quite a bit of weeping going on at some point that they appeared not to be leaking at all now. Maybe I had too much pressure, maybe I bled them wrong, or who knows. But it was all around the front differential. That was easy to clean up. And then I messed around with them, and there's no sign of wetness, nothing. I just, no idea. Who knows? Might have been one of them crazy hot days over the summer. But anyway, I'm going to sit out here and play with this thing for a little bit, and we'll go from there. I hear the two, you can hear that stereo sound. They got both of them up there at the same time. It's pretty cool. And boys, I was just thinking this morning when I went out to the garage, and it was still 27 degrees. And I thought, man, I bet it'll be a sunny day today, because it's supposed to be. And I don't see them boys or hear them boys flying here lately. It's been so cold. But they're out now. That'd be fun to fly around those things. And something I just noticed too. Obviously, Proline doesn't, throw some, because you can spray things on these tires to make them super sticky. And you see people doing that. If you watch enough of this RC car stuff, they'll do them to make it really sticky. And the first thing you notice, they collect everything. Well, those Endura tires, they were like they had tape wrapped around them. They were grabbing everything. See, they just dirt from the dirt. They weren't grabbing a whole bunch of stuff. And that's not a sign of them not being sticky, because these things work really, really, really well. They're spendy. You're paying, a prime price for a prime product. But even a full set of these things, you're talking about $60, because they only come in a 2-pack, because, back in the day, front tires are different than the rear, and for some reason, Proline has just stuck with that thing. They never sell them in a quad pack. Well, there might be some kind of deal they have, but they're not advertised on their website, which is, if you look in the background, it's actually Horizon Hobbies. When you order it, you think you're ordering it for Proline, and then you get receipts from Horizon Hobby, and I go, what's this? I told you guys that years ago, or last year when I was ordering those things, but anyway, or this year, whenever it was. Love these trucks. Had a little thing going in the house last night because I was trying to rearrange and come up with a better way of storing these things. And anyway, I was zipping. Kelly's car was out, so I was ripping around in the house and started building a little course in the house with her Axial. So that kind of sidetracked me a little bit last night. Gotta have fun. Way easier to make the courses with the 1/18th cars, though. These radios, they'll time out on you. But anyway, I'll goof around here for a little bit, have some fun. Not have to worry about not pointing the camera and stuff. I can just enjoy my drive. All right. So I was coming across the yard with this thing in my hand because it's the body clips that are underneath are kind of hard to get to. So I just walk in with the thing powered up, set it down here and take it apart. So I'm walking along and I put it in second. Was gonna put it in second gear and rev it up because it flings all the dirt off the tires, And I'm like, only the front's turning. I thought, oh no, is that what that clicking was? Something's wrong. So I get in here and I'm like freaking out. Kelly's going, well, what happened? Did something go wrong when you were? I said, I was working on the front, not the rear. The rear's dead. All the power's up front, nothing in the rear, So I get apart and I'm looking in here and I'm looking at the shift servo or the dig servo and it's all the way back. Well, the button is just a quick press button on the side of the grip. I must have bumped it. So it was in dig. So basically the rear wheels are locked. So yeah, I was in here panicking over nothing. Luckily I seen that the shift servo or the dig servo was pulled out, which engages it. And what it does is it disengages the rear wheels, but puts the drive shaft in a lock so that you turn the front wheels and you can spin with. That's what the dig feature does. But yeah, a little panic there for a second. Thought I'd mess something up. Alrighty, I guess we'll get out there and do a goodbye before it gets too cold and too dark. Well, hello there, YouTube. With our kite people flying literally right over our head.
No, I'm not going.
Same guy that comes close. The other one's still over there. Oh, there's a third one, Kelly.
Oh, man.
Man.
They're having a ball.
Oh, man. Heck yeah.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. What is that, Sasha, huh? She gets to hear her little woo.
Crazy much.
But anyway, once it cleared up and became nice, never got warm.
No.
Finally, sun came out and felt like I was going to try to do the lawn. And no gas in the lawnmower.
Yeah, that was a bust.
And since then, I've used the gas. The cans are empty. And this time of year, we need to get them cans filled.
Yeah, we need to get them filled.
And have them on the ready. You never know when, no power.
Yeah.
The old DR is good for some free generator gas. It's the only one with a fuel petcock. You can drain the gas out of it.
Yeah, the other ones you'd have to suck it out.
Yeah, he's nice in there. Yeah, I don't know why I'm pointing that camera at it. You can see it anyway with the selfie cam.
You can hear them.
Yeah, definitely hear them. But anyway, in the noise of paragliders, guys having a ball out there in that beautiful weather, we're gonna bail out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
See you in the morning.
Bye-bye now.